Hello everyone and welcome back to Kickstarter in the current year, where in today's episode I'm gonna be orange for like half the time, but there's nothing that I can do about that. Today we're gonna be doing everyone's favorite, everyone's all-time classic favorite genre of Kickstarter in the current year episode, and that is a bunch of terrible gaming projects, but I think these ones are gonna be entertaining enough, they're gonna be funny enough, and I think they're gonna invoke evoke some emotions and thoughts and invoke some evil spirits. The first project that I'm not gonna look at. It's called NeoSekai, the Goddess. And the reason I'm not looking at it is that this project's been up for like, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks, I don't care. But its thumbnail image to this point, after all the time that it's been up, its thumbnail image, the first thing you see when you open the project, says, Kickstarter launching soon, notify me on Kickstarter. So, you know what, I don't think this project is worth my time because the goddamn project creator doesn't think it's worth their time to go through and look at their goddamn project at any point after putting it up on this godforsaken website. Instead, the first actual terrible project that I'm gonna look at is called Spiritual Warfare, the Unseen War video game. Have you ever felt like there's more to the world than what we see? A hidden reality just beyond our senses? And this is a project that's won $60,000. They, of course, have gone for the maximum number of days that a project can be up on this website, which has consistently shown to be bad for the project, but who cares about anything? And I mean, this is the thumbnail image, and I thank you, TJ Todd.
Have you ever felt it? A sickness in the streets. A weight in the air you just can't explain.
This is one of those many such cases where I can't tell if the voiceover is AI, and that's why it's terrible, or if it's a human being doing it, and that's why it's terrible. Ultimately, it doesn't matter because it's terrible, but it's like, it sounds like it's an AI voice doing this, because it's so generic and breathy and in a world. But then it keeps like fucking up, like this part before where the
head. But it's not. It's real.
The Christian AI man with, I can't tell if it's a Bible or if it's like a smartphone he's holding. I don't think it matters, but he like transitions into being this this flaming swordsman who like just clips into reality with no transition. Like they just played a gif of him over a green screen, but like I have no idea how the composition on this video is genuinely so terrible, by the way, as well. It's like the audio sucks, the video sucks, the visuals are all AI, and yet they are meshed together worse than any like AI would do it. It's astounding.
Being fought in the shadows, in the spaces between seconds.
The spaces between seconds. Everything, I feel like I've heard that phrase before, and it's always been a little dumb. The space between a second is a second. Like, that's how time works. There's like nothing that interesting in the rest of the project. It's just generic, AI generated, boring slop, except it's got Christian values in it or something. And I'm gonna give you like 3 seconds. Type in the comments right now in the next 3 seconds from when I finish this sentence if you think that they have added an use of AI section to their project like they're supposed to when their entire project has been made with AI. Did you type in your answer yet? Tune in next time to find out. Of course they fucking didn't. Are you kidding me? The last project I want to look at today is it's an interesting one. Like there's quite a lot going on here. Main thing that Lobster pointed out was that this person is very clearly using font and imagery to invoke Marvel rivals, and that's just a choice for, you know, not wanting to get sued. It's called AIVRX, or AIVRX, Anime Interactive Virtual Reality Arena X. There's a second X at the end, like it's a goddamn Xbox 360 username. AIVRX is your portal to an anime interactive realm where cursed energy surges through your veins, comma, parentheses, TPS, comma, FPS, comma, to MOBA, parentheses, close, modes.
What if you could not just play as your hero, but actually become one? Picture this: the pulse of battle, the rush of magic, the thrill of adventure, all at your fingertips.
Another weird thing that happens throughout this entire pitch video that sort of gave me a headache was that, for whatever reason, there's subtitles. This AI-generated voice is reading out a script which has subtitles, except it isn't aligned with its own subtitles over the video that is playing. It's like the subtitles are running ahead and like skipping entire phrases or not mentioning phrases at all, and he says some stuff that like doesn't line up with the subtitles, and it's just proof checking your goddamn content is just dead. We just don't do that anymore in this society. Get a load of this society.
AIVRX is redefining what it means to play. With 4 distinct gameplay modes, the possibilities are limitless.
Oh my god. Okay, so 10 years ago, there was a man, a hipster-looking bearded man in his room who uttered an infamous phrase in the original Kickstarter crap series. Real crap heads will remember this one, where he said, with this idea, the possibilities are limitless. And, you know, iDubbbz lambasted him for like, of course they are. Of course the limit is with your ideas. What am I even supposed to say when this pitch video says having 4 gameplay modes means that the possibilities are endless? What am I supposed to comment on that? They just said the limit we have on our possibilities means our possibilities are limitless. I want to retire from life. So basically, what's going on here is that there's some random little screenshots, a couple of them that are supposedly from an actual game that's actually being made, and the rest of it has been AI generated. In the pitch video, they don't ever bring that up, because I mean the pitch video is also AI generated. There's a point in this where he goes like, "Hi, I am first name, last name."
Hi, I am Naura Salhab, and I am the creator of AIVRX.
Maybe last name, first name, I don't know. But the point is that it says that, and it's very clearly still the goddamn AI voice, which is, I don't know, it's just very impersonal and heinous, and I hate when that has sort of become the standard for all these terrible Kickstarter projects. Put some soul into it, put yourself in there. I distinctly remember this one Kickstarter project, I think last year, where I was making fun of the guy for, like, mumbling into his microphone and having this really thick, indiscernible accent, not being much of a voice actor, but really wanting to be in the game. I miss that guy. I want him to come back. I want him to make every video game project from now on. Because at least then I would be hearing and interacting with and communicating one direction wisely with a human instead of ones and zeros. So if you scroll down, yes, at some point this guy will tell you that the project has like AI generated content in it. Also, like, the text has clearly been at some points AI generated, because at other points you can very clearly tell that it's definitely this guy himself writing it, and it's a very stark difference. Let's play a little game. ChatGPT or
Naura Salhab.
Alright? So let's play that game. You just have to guess which one wrote which, and it's gonna be real difficult. This isn't just a game. It's an embodied journey, M-Dash, where every mode brings a new way to feel, fight, and forge your legends. The gameplay experience, feel every move, cast every power in AIVRX. Every ability is cast with intention and presence. Crimson Monk Ragnar, bearded warrior with glowing purple spear, red slash flowing, backstory. exiled warlord who forged his soul into the spear signature ability. Fury Spin, Whirlwind Spear Strike, pulls enemies, explodes on impact. Visuals bear torso, pink wraps, braided beard, smoke aura. Can you tell which one was which? He like writes, when he actually writes in the project, he writes it like he's doing an AI prompt, and it's kind of depressing to look at. But there is an use of AI section in this project, and it's like he's being transparent, and that's sort of good. But at the same time, alright, the way he's being transparent sort of points out, like, it sort of marks very clearly why this project is such a horrible idea. There's this part where he says, the 6 images below are 100% original from the pre-demo version, no AI, current stage, MOBA, and FPS. It's another, like, run-on sentence with no punctuation, so you know that he wrote it. And then he says there's 6 images, and it's actually 4 images, and then it breaks into this other section, and then it's 2 images, which I then presume are also not AI, and I'm not looking that deeply at them, but then the next ones are obviously AI, and he's very obvious, like, he makes sure you understand that in his own way, I guess. So he's capable of creating something. He's capable of creating this demo, this very basic MOBA thing, and he can make a video game, can put it out there, can earn some money with that, but instead what he's doing is he's asking for $200,000 in order to make a game which currently only exists as a series of AI prompts he has given to some generator somewhere. It's kind of, and it's heartbreaking, man. Just go out there, just make a freaking video game. You have the skills, you have the abilities. At the end of this project, like in the use of AI section, it says, oh, right now I'm completely solo with no budget, so I used AI tools, blah, blah, blah. Well, I don't care. I don't care how broken, no budget, and solo you are. A lot of devs are, and they make some fantastic stuff. You can do that as well. You can even use whatever. You can use your AI assets in your game if your gameplay is that top-notch, that stellar. Maybe at some point you can like replace or make a sequel, and that it'll all go swimmingly. But instead of releasing like some kind of demo, instead of showing something that's actually meaningful, there's like, I don't know, 30 seconds of demo footage in the video, and that's it. That's all you get from V-Rise Studios and
Naura Salhab.
It's just sad. Did I say that this video was gonna be fun? I meant sad and horrible and everything sucks forever. And that's gonna do it for today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. What a lovely way to end it, Walter. Thanks, Walter. Oh yeah, also my phone screen got messed up, like, horribly. Look at that. Look at it. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Other parties will rise to embody new ideas or approaches in existing political movements, often at the hands of established politicians, such as Zatler's Reform Party or for Latvia's development at the initiative of Ainars Repše. In fact, one of the most common ways for a party to be formed is through the ambitions of a single individual. KPLV with Artus Kaimiņš or LPV under Ainars Šlesers